Officer Ryan Brooks prided himself on his keen instincts and ability to make quick decisions under pressure. With over 10 years of experience in law enforcement, he had seen it all, or so he thought. But one routine stop would not only challenge his judgment but leave him standing frozen in a courtroom, humiliated and questioning everything he thought he knew about his job. The day began like any other. Ryan was patrolling the quiet streets of Clearwater, a suburban neighborhood where most days passed without incident. He had just finished his lunch and was parked near a small strip mall, casually observing the area for anything unusual. That's when he noticed it, a sleek black luxury sedan awkwardly parked across two spaces in front of a convenience store. The vehicle itself wasn't particularly suspicious, but something about its positioning caught his attention. As he observed it more closely, he noticed the driver, a woman in her early 60s, sitting alone in the car. She was dressed elegantly, with a tailored blazer and subtle jewelry. Her posture was calm, her attention focused on her phone. At first glance, she seemed harmless. But to Ryan, her behavior raised questions. Why had she been sitting there for so long? Why hadn't she gone into the store? Ryan decided to investigate. Approaching the car, he tapped lightly on the driver's side window. The woman looked up, startled for a moment, before rolling it down with a polite smile. "Good afternoon, officer." "Is something wrong?" she asked, her voice steady and calm. Ryan, maintaining his professional demeanor, replied, "Good afternoon, ma'am. We've had reports of suspicious vehicles in the area. Can you tell me what you're doing here?" The woman, whose name he would later learn was Evelyn Carter, explained calmly, "I'm waiting for a colleague. I'm a bit early for a meeting nearby, so I thought I'd wait here." "Is that a problem?" Her response was reasonable, but something about her composure felt off to Ryan. In his experience, most people became nervous when questioned by the police, even if they had nothing to hide. Evelyn's calmness, however, seemed almost calculated. "May I see your driver's license and registration, please?" Ryan asked, his tone firm but polite. Evelyn hesitated. "I'm afraid I left my wallet at home," she said. "I didn't think I'd need it for a quick errand." To Ryan, this was a red flag. No identification? No registration? These weren't things a law-abiding citizen would forget. "Without your license, I'll need to run your vehicle's plates," Ryan said. Evelyn nodded, her expression remaining neutral. Ryan radioed the information to dispatch, expecting to uncover something incriminating, a stolen vehicle, unpaid fines, or even a warrant. But the report came back clean. The car was registered to Evelyn Carter, with no criminal record or prior infractions. Still, Ryan wasn't satisfied. Something about the situation didn't sit right with him. "I'm going to need you to come down to the station for further questioning," he said. Evelyn sighed but complied without resistance. She stepped out of the car gracefully, her calm demeanor now unsettling Ryan even more. Back at the station, Ryan's colleagues couldn't hide their amusement. "What's this, Brooks? Bringing in someone's grandma for questioning?" one officer joked. Ryan ignored the comments, convinced that Evelyn was hiding something. Over the next few hours, Ryan questioned Evelyn thoroughly, but her answers were consistent and logical. There was no evidence to suggest she had done anything wrong. Yet Ryan's instincts wouldn't let him drop the matter. 2 days later, the case reached the courtroom. Ryan was confident as he prepared to testify, ready to defend his actions. But when Evelyn entered the courtroom, everything changed. Gone was the polite, unassuming woman he had brought into the station. In her place stood a commanding figure who exuded confidence and authority. The murmurs in the courtroom grew louder as people recognized her. The judge called the court to order and addressed Evelyn directly. "Good morning, Chief Prosecutor Carter," the judge said, his tone respectful. Ryan froze. "Chief Prosecutor?" His heart sank as he realized the magnitude of his mistake. Evelyn Carter wasn't just any citizen, she was the state's chief prosecutor, a towering figure in the legal system with decades of experience and influence. The courtroom fell silent, all eyes on Ryan as the weight of his error became clear. He had unknowingly arrested one of the most powerful figures in the justice system over a misunderstanding. Evelyn, however, handled the situation with remarkable grace. Addressing the court, she explained the events of her arrest without a hint of malice. Officer Brooks was doing his job, she said firmly. While his judgment in this instance was misguided, his intentions were rooted in a commitment to public safety. I hold no ill will toward him. Her words were gracious, but the damage to Ryan's confidence was done. Back at the precinct, his colleagues couldn't resist teasing him. "So, how does it feel to arrest the boss?" one officer quipped. For Ryan, the incident wasn't just embarrassing, it was a wake-up call. He spent days reflecting on his actions, recognizing how his assumptions had clouded his judgment. Evelyn's calm demeanor hadn't been a sign of guilt, it was the confidence of someone with nothing to hide. The experience changed Ryan profoundly. He became more thoughtful, empathetic, and cautious in his interactions. He realized the importance of approaching every situation with an open mind, free from preconceived notions. As for Evelyn, she continued her work as chief prosecutor, using the incident as a teaching moment. In her speeches, she emphasized the importance of communication and understanding between law enforcement and the legal system. This story serves as a powerful reminder of the dangers of assumptions and the value of humility. Even the most experienced professionals can make mistakes, but what matters most is how we learn and grow from them. Before you go, I have an important message. We're just a few subscribers away from hitting 1,000 subscribers. Your support can help us reach this incredible milestone. If you enjoyed this story, hit that subscribe button, like the video, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Have you ever been in a situation where you misjudged someone? We'd love to hear your experiences. Thank you for watching, and until next time, stay curious and keep exploring the untold stories of everyday life.